After a 22-month-long investigation, there are now charges in the Lutsen Lodge fire. Bryce James Campbell, owner of the Lutsen Resort, has been charged with arson and insurance fraud. Good evening, I'm Darren Danielson. Investigators saying Campbell intentionally set the blaze that burned the historic Lutsen Lodge, and that he then tried to cash in on a multi-million-dollar insurance policy. Our Dylan Morello is live in Lutsen for us right now with more details. Dylan?
Yeah, Darren, that's right. Bryce Campbell was taken into custody yesterday in Michigan. He faces those multiple charges of arson and also the insurance fraud on the historic almost 140-year-old building. Now, according to the complaint filed just today by Cook County, financial crimes and fraud agents say Campbell knowingly caused the fire to fraudulently collect on an insurance payout. The complaint highlighted near and past due business debts under Campbell's name, equaling over $14 million at the time of the inferno. Additionally, during the investigation, residue comparable to Swissmer fire gel was found in the north water heater. A subsequent check of Campbell's phone showed a search for various fire starters.
This was a crime of selfishness. Bryce Campbell put his interests above the livelihood of his employees, the safety of the people that were in the building at the time, and the community that were there, and all of the Minnesotans that loved Lutsen Lodge for generations across our state.
I recall moments after the fire, the day after the fire, I talked to the Lutsen fire chief, making sure that he had enough resources to be able to extinguish the fire, that we could prepare ourselves to do a thorough investigation. And that fire chief talked about how he and his wife met while they worked at the lodge. And that told me how important this property was to them.
Last February, Campbell took to social media saying in part, quote, "Stop. Shame on many of you for making this a source of enjoyment for gossipers and headlines. This is not suspicious." Now diving deeper into the complaint today, and details about messages on Facebook between Campbell and his husband were laid out. The husband asked, quote, "What are you going to tell them about where you were?" Campbell reportedly responded, "Well, I definitely can't tell them, especially after everything. Can you imagine if our extracurricular activities got in the news?" Once again, these are just charges. Campbell is innocent until proven guilty. Now, Campbell is awaiting extradition from Michigan to get back here into Minnesota. The court date will be scheduled at a later date. All the charges that Campbell faces, each could be up to 20 years in prison. Darren?
All right. Thanks for that live update from the site of that historic fire. Dylan, thank you much.